Hey guys, welcome to Cosmic Celestial Tarot, where I have a pick a card reading about why are you respected by the masses. So if you don't already know, I do have a second channel called Telepathic Tarot. Information can be found down below in the description box. Go check it out because there may be some pick a card readings that you haven't seen. I know a lot of you are like, where the hell are you? If I'm not here, I'm definitely on my second channel, so check it out. But in the meantime, pause the video, select your pile, and I'll see you guys at your readings. Bye. Hi Power One, welcome to your reading about why are you respected by the masses. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. Why is Power One respected by the masses? And I think we're just gonna do a random pull because this is a really big deck. Okay. And this one's sticking out, so let's see. What is our bottom energy? Oh, you are a hard worker. You are someone who is very determined. You have a lot of willpower and resilience to see a project through to the bitter end. Not that it's always bitter, but it's like, no matter how large the challenge is, you are not afraid. You do not shy away from the opportunity to show off how gifted and talented you are. So whatever career you're doing, whatever your work methods are, or however you operate within your finances and career, people respect you and they respect your hustle because you're very successful, okay? You're very good with managing money. You're very good with manifesting money, and you're very good with finding new opportunities that align with your skills, or even you're someone who's dedicated on upskilling yourself, okay? You can find that you have no problem staying in certain careers for a certain amount of years, but at some point you want to find more for yourself because you don't want to feel like you're stuck. You don't want to feel like you're getting lazy when it comes to discovering, you know, how you can like elevate and grow in different areas of your career. So yeah, you're someone who's a thrill seeker for just enriching your knowledge and also your bag, okay? That's why people respect you. You're not afraid to walk away, especially in the career that's coming through for me. Say if you feel like, not that it's stagnant, but you feel like you've learned all that the career has to offer for you. You're someone that's always looking for a new cycle, a new opportunity where you can further grow and enrich yourself, because what scares you most is staying stuck, staying at a certain level of life and not breaking the glass ceiling, okay? You always want to reach new cycles. And even if it's not in career, people just respect how you're able to put an end to certain situations. Like, you're not going to hold on to people out of fear of being alone, because you're codependent, because you need their validation, their recognition. Like, if something isn't serving you, it feels like it's draining you, you have no problem being like, I need to end this cycle and see what else is out there for you. You're someone that can easily transition, especially through situations that may be painful. You have no problem transitioning and moving away, because with that Queen of Cups and that Knight of Wands, I don't know if you do meet a lot of players or a lot of people who see your intuition or emotion as a sign of weakness, because you may be an empath that is an emotional being and they think they can come in and manipulate and run circles around you, but they find out no. You will always respect yourself first. You will always love yourself first. You're not going to put anyone else above you. And if you feel like people are being a distraction to the point where it's coming in the way of you taking care of yourself and prioritizing your needs, or is a distraction from your career and finances, you're going to put an end to that because you just don't have time for it. But overall, you are respected because you have a good intuition that has never steered you wrong. You are very loving. You know how to practice unconditional love, but no one can take advantage of your unconditional love because you know when to close the cycle and turn that tap off to the people who want to just drain and drain and drain and drain. But overall, yeah, you're an empath, you're loving, you're nurturing, and you could be someone who's not afraid to be your authentic self, and people just really respect that. If you're a lover guy, you're a lover girl, like, you're not gonna let society and the world rip that out of you. You're gonna be who you are, and you're gonna be very discerning of the people that you connect with. But you could have an energy that's very fast moving, very energetic. It's giving that vibe of like new business opportunities, new adventures that you may not quite have the skills to embark on it just yet, but that doesn't scare you off from striving towards that end goal. So you're someone that when opportunity strikes or it comes your way and you feel that sense of a burning passion, desire that this is for you, you will go and you will do it. People respect the fact that there isn't anything that you cannot learn, you cannot master, even if you are self-taught as well. It's like you went to school and you got that degree. Like, yo, you're literally gifted in that essence. If there is something that you feel passionate about and you don't have the resources to go and study it officially, you can still learn and be a teacher to yourself and be just as skilled and talented as the people who have, you know, studied through it via courses, degrees, whatever way. It's just you are like a mini entrepreneur. You have that entrepreneur spirit where if you want to invest in any kind of career arena, you definitely have the skills and the talents to do that. I expressed myself. We literally said that you're not afraid to be your authentic self. It literally says tell the truth, speak clearly, show off, declare. So people love that you have no problem being the star of the show, okay? You have no problem standing out in the limelight and just being your authentic self, okay? I don't know if you have an artistic, creative streak or you have an eye for fashion, but it's like whoever you want to be, you fearlessly be that, and people really respect it because maybe your energy is like trendy and iconic and it can inspire other people to, you know, explore new styles or try things that they never really would have thought would look good on them, but they see it on you and they're like, oh, actually, I want to try that too. You're someone, again, that you live by the sword of truth, you'll die by the sword of truth. You are someone that, like, you don't have time for gossip, you don't have time for lies, you don't have time for being sneaky, and that's why you have the eye of discernment to see clearly of the people that, you know, are trying to be tricksters, okay, are trying to manipulate you or are trying to leech off your energy for their own gain. You're not going for it. You're also someone that is a very good communicator. You have no problem speaking on how you feel and meaning it, okay? You're very much an energy of I said what I said. If you say something and someone wants to confront you on it, you're not gonna backpedal. You're gonna be like, yes, this is what I said, and hey, I meant it. And that's what people respect, because it's like, if they want to come to you and seek any kind of guidance or advice, they know it's always going to be upfront and the truth. You're not going to sugarcoat anything because you don't see the need for it. But I don't know if you have like nice teeth, a nice smile. You've got eyes that really pierce into people's souls and sees through people. I'm hearing that song by Nicki Minaj, Right Through Me. So people could feel like you see right through them. You are adaptable, quiet above the chaos, equilibrium, flexible, mental stability. We've been saying it. You're someone that you're not going to allow outside interferences to disturb your peace, to disturb the foundation that you're building for yourself. Yes, you can roll with the punches. Yes, you're able to easily adapt to change. Yes, the chaos and destruction going on around you doesn't fear, or it doesn't scare you. It doesn't make you want to hide and run away. But it's like you'd rather not deal with the interferences. That's why you work so hard on ending cycles that do not serve you. But overall, people really do respect how you're so mentally stable, how you're very flexible in the essence of, say, if you're working on a project and there are plans that it's supposed to end one way, but multiple hiccups arise, you're able to flexibly adapt to the situation and problem solve to ensure that at the end of the day, the project is still going to be results. Okay, it's still going to be a great success. Okay, so let's see what this says. It says, I am searching. Initial project, learning, training, blessings of loneliness. So you could be a popular loner, or you could just be someone who enjoys being alone, because I always say it, when you're in your own energy and you're away from other people's projections, that's when your greatest work comes through. With the projects, the learning and the training, reaffirming that you're someone who's always seeking further enrichment and knowledge when it comes to educating yourself and upskilling your talents and your gifts. Okay, you're someone who doesn't just like to, it's like once you master something, you're like, that's great, that's something off my checklist, but what else is out there that I can master as well? You're constantly searching and you're constantly gathering new information and new knowledge because you enjoy learning. Okay, you enjoy becoming more aware of different cultures, different beliefs, different ideologies. You just love being informed about the world and how it operates, because it makes it easier for you to socialize and network and collaborate with different people from all walks of life. So that's why you're very respected, because it's like you can walk into any room and arena and you will never seem out of place. Okay, you will never be like a sore thumb sticking out of the crowd. You just seamlessly fit in because of how much information and knowledge you have gained through your experience, or even just through simply studying. Okay, and with this I am moving, I don't know if you're someone that likes to travel a lot and people get to see that, but overall you're on the right path and you are achieving your goals, you're achieving your manifestations, you are making great milestones, especially within your career and finance, that is really making people look up to you and respect you in the work arena especially. Because there's just something about your hustle and the way that you love to elevate, you love to grow. Hourglass, the time for something is coming to an end. And yeah, it's like we're getting to that stage where the messages are repeating themselves, reaffirming themselves. You have no problem calling it quits on cycles that do not serve you. Okay, circumstances have changed. Make changes to meet the new normal. We literally said it with that flexibility, the fact that you can pivot your plan, you can pivot your goal, you can pivot your mindset to align with the changes that need to be made to help the situation or the project become successful. You also have an energy where you can see when something is not working well and you'll be like, you know what, we don't need to carry on in this path because it's just not adding up, it's just not aligning. But overall, yeah, you're flexible. Changes do not scare you, and walking away and standing by yourself, hey, that doesn't scare you either. You're extremely protected. Protection from physical or emotional harm or injury. And we literally said it. People cannot come in and okay. People cannot come in and emotionally blackmail you, okay? Or like manifest harm to come your way. It's giving an energy of no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. Okay, people see how divinely protected you are, and also you are very protective of your space. We've been saying it. If someone doesn't align with your vibration, you're gonna call it quits and you're gonna ask them to exit stage left because you're just not feeling it anymore. And people very much respect how you're not with the BS. You're not with the childish games. You're not with the petty games. Like, you're not with it. You want peace, harmony, equilibrium in your space. If it's not about that, you don't want to mess with it. So we have uninhibited, express opinions and feelings, behave as you want to without worry of what people think. And we've been saying this, you are authentically yourself. You're not afraid to say how you feel and mean it. And people know that if they come to you asking for advice, you're going to tell it to them straight. You're not going to sugarcoat anything. And people just really respect that when they meet you and they interact with you, they know this is who you are till the end of time. You don't have an energy where you're going to switch up and change on people. And they really respect that. I'm going to get one more message from this deck. And it's a blank card, so I'll pick the next one. Journey. Are you guys traveling? A physical or spiritual journey? So again, you could be someone that loves to travel, and people be seeing you online visiting all these different locations, and they're like, oh, I need to go check out that spot. It looks great. I need to go do what they're doing. I need to go taste that food. I need to go hop in that sea. I need to go see that villa. Like, you have the energy where you're putting people onto new hotspots that they should go and explore, okay? And on top of that, if you've been on a spiritual journey that people have seen the start of your growth to the end of your evolution, like, they have a lot of respect of the person that you have evolved into and become. Like, they're just like, wow, you're great. Because with this summer card, it says period of maturing powers, fruitful warmth. So people just really respect how mature you are, how honest, empathetic, warm, and it's like no matter what hardships you may have encountered, it hasn't tainted you. It hasn't turned you into a bitter person. And that is really why the masses respect you, because you are an icon that they can for real look up to. So I'm going to shuffle this, and then we're going to do a random pull. Okay, let's see. Let's get more tea on why you're respected by the masses. What's our bottom energy? It says, I love it. Better be genuine if you come around me. My ancestors don't play when karma gets dealt. So we've been saying it, yo. You have an energy where you see shiesty people from a mile away. And if by some reason or some way they manage to deceive you and manage to do any wrongdoing by you, karma gets dealt, okay? That's why people see how spiritually protected you are and they respect it. And they also respect that you live with high morals and you operate in a high vibration, because they see how good karma always comes your way. But overall, yeah, folks know not to disrespect you, because karma gonna get that ass. So we have gym rat, naturally fit, muscles, toned, athletic, curvy body nice, and you have a high stamina. So it's giving an energy of people wonder what you're like in bed sexually, okay? They're lusting after you. They wonder if you can go rounds and rounds. But overall, it seems weird, but maybe some people do respect you because you are, you know, you are attractively pleasing, which is a bit like shallow. But there be people like that. Like, they say that about men, that like some men will treat someone better because they are attractively appealing, whereas if they meet someone else who they don't find attractively appealing, they may not give them the same kind of treatment. So maybe you just look so good that regardless what room you're in, people are gonna give you respect and they're gonna give you the right treatment just because, hey, based off of the way that you look, and they may want a piece of the pie. That's why they're acting nice. I saw a meme that said, a guy that hasn't slept with you yet is hella nice to you. And I'm like, that is so fucking true, bro. Because as soon as you give it up, the energy be switching up and you're like, who is this new person? Okay. But yeah, overall, if you are a gym rat, people want to learn how you've been able to adopt this new healthy lifestyle, how you're able to stay focused and dedicated on your gym routine, how you've been able to sculpt your body. Like, people want to learn your routine. They really respect, if you're shooting in the gym, people really respect that. Like, you for real a gym rat, okay? It's not an aesthetic, it's a way of life for you. So they mad because just like the air, you're everywhere. So tomorrow too could be a synchronistic message for you. But it's just a vibe of even your haters have to respect you, because the hustle, like, it's there, okay? And the reason they're hating on you is because of the recognition and the fact that your hustle is legit, your hustle is abundant, is bringing you success, is connecting you with people who can really change and elevate your life. And it's like, your haters have to respect you because they've been thinking you were gonna fall off and fade into the background, but just like the air, you're everywhere. You're never going, okay? Unless you decide to give it up, pack it up, retire, you're still gonna be seen, you're still gonna be recognized, you're still gonna be like somebody that people should, you know, respect. Your beauty and charisma intimidates others. Out of my league, #wealthy. So you are attractive AF, okay? So yeah, I feel like that message of people will literally just give you respect because of the way you look. It comes through, especially if you're someone that likes to really dress up in designer, or you dress up in a way where it looks like you're wearing designer. People are gonna give you respect. But on top of that, like, you're very charismatic, you're very charming, you know how to swoo people, you know how to woo them, you know how to give them the butterflies and get them in their feels, okay? And the fact that you make them feel a little insecure. So with that intimidation and feeling a bit nervous, I feel like that applies to energies that don't normally feel that way, because they are the prize, they are the shit, and then they meet you and it's like, oh, I'm feeling a bit uneasy. I've never really met someone of your caliber where I really have to put in effort to impress you. So people respect you to the point, like, yeah, you got the shallow people who are just going to respect you because of your looks and you're an it girl, it guy. But you also got people who respect you and want to put the right effort into you to help maintain you and help keep the interest going. So let's see what else is coming through. People trust your judgment and hold you in high regard and put you on a high pedestal. So yeah, we've been saying it. People love to come and get advice from you because they know whatever wisdom, knowledge you pass on is going to help them grow and enrich their circumstances, okay? People, for real, with that high pedestal, it's a confirmation that people mad respect you. Even if you have haters who are mad, it's like 0.001%. That's the vibe it's given. Like, your haters is very minimal. I don't need a sugar daddy. They call me when they need stacks. You got people that want to be in your business, but overall reaffirming they respect your hustle. They respect your hustle. The haters may want to be like, oh, you got someone funding your lifestyle, but everyone knows that, nah, you are for real a hard grafter, okay? And I feel like the reason people are curious about your money is because you can work in different industries. Your skills are very transferable. So people may just be wondering, like, what industry are you currently working in at this point? Because maybe you don't stay stuck in the same career path for, you know, too long if it's not fulfilling you. But power free, lol, we haven't even got that far. Power one, that was your reading. Maybe that was an indication you should go check out power free. I haven't even done it, so I personally can't tell you, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, part 2. Welcome to your reading about why are you respected by the masses. So we're going to get straight into it, give it a little shuffle, and then we'll pick our cards. Oh, so you're a natural born leader. Okay, it's hard for people not to follow you because when they follow you, you bring about great change, great change that benefits everybody involved. Okay, look at that. People feel like stuff be moving very quickly when you're around, but they be moving quickly for the better. Again, with that Eight of Pentacles energy. So you may have messages in another pile that you may want to check out. You may want to check it out. You may want to check it out. And what's our bottom deck energy? Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you could definitely have messages in another pile. So what's coming through is that you're definitely a hard worker. So people, especially in the career industry that work with you, they respect you because you have great ideas to bring to the table. You're very innovative, you're very creative. The ideas that you bring are very groundbreaking. They're very they bring about changes, they inspire new changes in policies, or they're just like, it's something new that people haven't seen before, and it's a domino effect. Once your idea is released, it sparks more dynamic, new creative ideas that also kind of encourage change within that work arena, within society, okay? People respect the way that you're a hard worker, you're very committed and dedicated to whatever you put out in the world. And when you're working on something, it's always going to be the best possible product that you personally could produce. You're never going to just put out something it's whack, okay? Anything associated with your name is always top quality, okay? That's why people enjoy having you on their team, because it's like whatever you guys produce together, they feel like they're on the winning team. It's going to be successful. The ideas that you have is very innovative, it's very creative. No one else is thinking like you. That's why people enjoy following in your footsteps, because they trust you to lead them towards success. So people really respect the ideas that you have. People respect your working style, your working pattern, and they just respect you overall as a leader, okay? The fact that, yes, you're very victorious in whatever you do, but it's also giving another problem-solving energy. If there is an obstacle or you're facing a creative blockage, that does not siphon your passion, that does not dissuade you, that does not slow you down. It only gives you more motivation to keep pushing through, okay? You're someone who will always see a project through to the end, no matter how difficult or tricky things may randomly become. And again, with the communication, people really respect how you're able to effectively communicate your ideas, or effectively have conversations with people that people feel like that when they conversate with you, even if they don't know what they're talking about or they don't understand something, you're not stuck up, you're not rude, you're not arrogant. You know how to help people learn and see things from your perspective without making them feel like they're kind of dumb and stupid. Not that they are, it's just they just really appreciate that when you educate people, or you're trying to communicate a new idea that others may not quite understand, you're not patronizing about it. You don't let people feel like you're belittling them. That's how they feel. But yeah, you have a dominant energy and people respect your authority, okay? People respect the way that you handle and manage money as well. The fact that you're very financially stable and abundant. And it says complete disaster and confusion. Yeah, people feel like no matter what chaos you may be facing, no matter what obstacles may be arising in situations, it doesn't stop your growth. It doesn't stop your development, okay? You were able to use your discernment and your intuition to structure another path of navigation. Like, whereas some people may be dissuaded because things have become too hard, you're like, oh, this is really testing me and challenging me to become a stronger, better version of myself. So it's giving an energy that the reason you're respected by the masses is because you don't crumble under pressure. You see things falling out of place and you're able to problem solve it and find resolutions to bring about harmony within the chaos. And that's why people love being on your team, because if an issue arises whilst they're working with you, they can trust that you are going to have the missing piece to resolve whatever is occurring. Plant seeds to grow your future. Yep, people enjoy being on your team because whatever you invest in, whatever you water, whatever you nurture, it's going to be fruitful, it's going to be abundant, it's going to be successful, it's going to be drawing in the masses. And on top of that, people love that you're not big-headed, you're not arrogant, you're someone that knows how to show appreciation and gratitude for the blessings that you see and that you receive. And on top of that, I feel like if you work with a group of people, you're not someone who's just going to go out there and take all the credit. No, you're going to show gratitude and appreciation to the people who helped you make this project a success. That's why folks don't even mind if they're on your team and you are the star and you are in the limelight, because they know that when it's time to share the reaps of the rewards or the recognition, you're going to share it. You're not selfish, okay? You have no problem sharing your abundance and good fortune with other people and giving that respect and appreciation back to others when they have done right by you. So again, people respect the ideas that you bring to the table. People respect that when you put your effort into something, you give it your all. You're not lazy. You don't lack any passion. You literally give it all that you can possibly give, and it grows into a prosperous future. People also respect that you essentially have a good head on your shoulder, okay? They feel like they respect the future that you're essentially trying to build for yourself, okay? They respect your hustle. They respect that you're a hard worker. And again, you're very peaceful. You're very harmonious. You know how to bring about balance and tranquility. You know how to end conflict. You know how to end unnecessary competition. You know how to diffuse tense situations. Yeah, people see you as a great friend. You're someone who is reliable, someone who's dependable, someone who they can trust. And on top of that, you make everyone feel happy. You make everyone feel peaceful. You make everyone feel zen and relaxed. Like, yo, people really respect your aura and your energy, and the fact that it looks like nothing phases you. You really don't look like you are pressed over anything under pressure. Like, I don't know if you're a meditating guru, but that's the vibe people get from you. You're just very chill. You're very relaxed. It doesn't look like a lot of stuff can trigger you or get under your skin. And that's why people respect you, because even if you may have some constructive criticism to give to somebody or a situation, folks are going to know you're not coming from a place of trying to be petty or giving someone evil eye and being jealous, because you're not about that life. You're about being peaceful, bringing about harmony, and always delivering successful content projects, whatever you work on. Inner beauty. Oh, okay. So people definitely respect the fact that you love yourself. You have a lot of confidence, okay? I feel like your energy is just very alluring, very charming. A lot of people desire you, that they can't help but fall in love with you. Like, you're someone, and I feel like that's why people can't help but fall in love with you. You're someone that's very much focused on your own goals, your own projects. You're very much focused on building your career and your financial stability. Yes, you are open to making new friends, but when it comes to love and romance, like, that's not really on your radar right now. And people, I don't know why, they find it attractive, and they really respect that you're loving on yourself. And by loving on yourself and focusing on your passions and desires, you are somebody who attracts romantic offers, romantic admirers. You don't have to go out, searching for it. It just naturally comes to you. And I guess that's why people respect you, because they see the abundance that you naturally attract to you, and they're just like, wow, they're in awe. They want to know more, and how you're just meticulously able to call in your manifestations. Joy, happy times, optimism, inner child, friendship. Yeah, people really respect you as a friend. People really value your friendship, okay? They value that you are a genuine, authentic friend, that you're not someone who's going to have unnecessary competition, envy, or jealousy when you connect with people. You're a good vibe. You are high vibrational. You're someone that you bring a lot of joy and optimism to people's life. People like that. If they're feeling low, if they're feeling unhappy, you can help them see the brighter side of their situation. You can help them see that this is only temporary. This is not the end all be all. And people respect how you're very in tune with your inner child, how you've healed any past traumas, how you are living life as a free spirit. And by nurturing your inner child, that's how you're able to be so happy and optimistic, because you are constantly having fun in life. I feel like people see you and they see you as someone who is a fun spirit to be around, okay? They see you having fun, and by connecting with you, they get to have fun too. You help them heal and connect with their inner child. You help people not take life too seriously, not take themselves too seriously. And it's like, hey, if you stumble and fumble, that's the lessons of life, okay? Just look at the positives that you gained from that painful situation. So we also have Ganesh. So people see you as extremely lucky. They feel like everything just works out for you. Your obstacles are always removed. You're extremely prosperous, and that's how you're able to have this energy of someone who has a lot of willpower, determination, someone who refuses to give up on themselves, refuses to give up on their dreams. And people see your manifestations coming through, okay? They see you receiving a lot of good karma. They see you as someone who has a lot of good fortune coming towards them. So it says quantum field, source, endless possibilities opening. Again, that's you. That's why you're respected. You have an energy where you're very observant on the endless the endless opportunities and possibilities that are available to you. You're someone that's not afraid to make a change and take a leap of faith or take a risk on something new, that even if you don't really have the skills yet, or you don't feel like you've mastered that particular field or area of life, you trust yourself that you have the knowledge and the capability to learn those new skills, to get better equipped in that situation, which allows you to not miss out on different opportunities that open up for you. That's why people really respect you, because they see how you work with the universe to manifest new opportunities for you, and you don't second guess yourself, okay? Regardless of your skills, regardless of your knowledge on the situation, if you see a new door opening for you, you always take that opportunity and you see where it leads you. And people really respect that you're fearless. You're brave. You just go with the flow of life and you just take the risk and see where it takes you. So let's get this last deck. I also feel like people respect you because with that source coming out, it's like they feel like you are chosen. They feel like you're God's favorite. They see how the universe always comes through for you. They see how miracles work out for you. They see how things just kind of fall into your lap, okay? That's why people want to be connected and learn from you, because they want to have the endless possibilities open up for them as well. And they want to know how can they tap into that source energy. So people can respect you as a teacher as well. What's our bottom energy? Feisty baddie. I carry bitches like I'm prego. Okay. So people know that you're very calm, you're very harmonious, you're very peaceful, but at the same time, they better talk to you nice, okay? Because yes, you can get down and your bark is definitely worse. No, sorry. your bite is definitely worse than your bark. But at the same time, people see how source comes through for you. 2 business day turnaround. He's trash, universe, do your thing. Erica Badu, karma. Okay, like, people know not to mess with you, because even if you don't go around and, you know, dish out karma, you are going to trust the universe to handle it for you. So people know not to play with your energy. They know to give you respect, because that karma is going to come through seamlessly, effortlessly, whether or not you know it's being dealt. Okay, people know that when they receive the karma they receive, it's because they were trying to play in your face. They were trying to play in your energy. They were trying to cause setbacks and delays and stagnations for you. And universe had to show them a thing or two, okay? But you have no problem standing on business. You have no problem defending yourself. You have no problem standing up for yourself. And that's why people respect you, because you're not going to allow people to walk all over you. On top of that, you have a boss status. You have passion. We've been saying it. You're someone who's determined, and you have a willpower that inspires others. People want to get like you. People respect you because you're like a mentor. You're like a teacher. You could really give them lessons in life that will help elevate them. Who the fuck told bitches they was me now? I knew these bitches slow. I ain't know these bitches see now. So it's like, you can be savage and you can make people feel like they are a bit stupid, okay? But you definitely have an energy where you're not like that, okay? There's 2 sides to you. There's a side of you where you're really sweet, you're very nice, you're very humble, but there's also a side where you haven't got a problem putting someone in their place, okay? Especially if someone is coming a bit too hard, trying to be you, trying to steal your energy and trying to put you down. You have no problem being like, nah, this ain't gonna fly. I'm not feeling this energy. You better take it down a notch, please. Take it down a notch. But overall, nah, you don't like to make people feel like they are slow unless they really are trying to be slow, you know? See, the difference is I run businesses. If I ain't employ you, then what your business is. Okay, again, people know to mind the business that pays them when it comes to you, okay? They should not be all up in your business. They should mind their business. Like, they just, yeah. You literally, like, you're warm and you're friendly, but you also have a stern side to you where it's like people know there are certain boundaries and certain lines that they should not cross when it comes to you, because it's given an energy of, you know how to give people a dressing down, okay? That's what it is. That's why people respect you, because they don't want you to give them a dressing down. And if you don't know what a dressing down is, it's the same as like reading somebody, okay? They want to be read to filth. Like, that's why people respect you, and they know to stay in their lane when it comes to you. So you have a mysterious aura, and people need to graft if they want to be associated with you, okay? You're not someone who just allows anybody and everybody into your clique. You leave people curious. They feel like you're a puzzle. They feel like you're an enigma. They can't quite figure you out because they label you as one thing. And because you're constantly evolving, growing, and changing, you've become something new. And they're like, oh, I'm confused when it comes to you. But yeah, you definitely have people curious and wanting to know about your business, but because they respect the fact that if they overstep their boundary, you're gonna put them in their place. They don't, you know, you're like a myth, a legend, a mystery to them, okay? And I guess that's what makes you exciting to other people, because unless they're in your inner clique, unless they're in that circle, they're only getting what they're seeing off of face value. So again, you're an excellent communicator. You give raw, insightful truths, and people really appreciate and respect being connected with you as a colleague, a friend, a family member. It doesn't matter, because if they need wise counsel, if they need help and assistance, they feel like they can count on you. So pal 2, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey Valkyrie, welcome to your reading about why you're respected by the masses. So let me do a quick shuffle. We're going to pick out 4 cards. We're going to see what the message is, and we're going to spill tea. My favorite song is playing Built Like This by Alibi Music. So people respect you because you're built different, baby, okay? You really be going through it and you be coming out on top. There's nobody like you. Ooh, the High Priestess. I love that energy with the Fool, okay? I love that energy. With the Knight of Swords, you are an intellectual rebel. Okay, that's definitely coming through. With the King of Wands, I'm not gonna lie, you could have messages in another pile because that's definitely come through before. But I want another pile. Page of Swords. All these people can do is watch and take notes, okay? Yo. Okay, let me see how I can line these cards. Y'all know that this is the Five of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's why you're respected by the masses, because people come to compete in your lane, in your arena, because they're feeling hot and bothered about you. They're feeling a bit pressed and triggered about you. And it's nothing too negative, to be honest with you. It's just giving a vibe that you're someone that's very talented, you're very confident, you're very charismatic, charming, you know, you're a natural born leader. You are the wolf of the pack, okay? You are the shepherd that leads the sheep. And these people don't like that they are your sheep. They want you to be the sheep and they be the shepherd, okay? That's why they have to come and compete for your spot. That's why you're very respected, because there's a lot of eyes on you. We saw it with the Page of Swords. There is a lot of eyes on you. And the Four of Wands, your happiness, your success, the foundation that you're building for yourself, your stability, maybe your connection with your family and friends. Like, there's something in your life that people kind of want. They kind of desire, because you just look very fulfilled. That's what it is. And you know what? Cobra is playing, and people don't like the line where Meg says this P is depressed. But I'm like, that is such a thought-provoking line. Like, yeah, sure, it's said in a very unconventional way, but it's literally just given this vibe of she has so much class, status, wealth, recognition, riches, you know, respect, talent. People would be like, oh, get off yourself. How the hell can you be depressed? Okay, that's your vibe. Like, you could really be going through shit. You could really be facing some serious challenges, obstacles. People really trying to, like, constantly being the target. Okay, not that you constantly are the target. I don't know why this is coming through, but constantly being the target on people's lists is draining. It's gonna affect your mood. It's gonna have you feeling some type of way. So why are people surprised that you could be, you know, you could be a little depressed sometimes? If that's not your story, don't take it. But that's the vibe that's coming through. People really respect that you don't look like what you've been through. Even if you do deal with low moods, depression, or you have times where you're stuck in a funk and you can't get yourself out, people can't see it on you. As far as they are concerned, you're someone that's a very high, elevated, enlightened. Oh my god, there is a crow. And where I live, we don't get much birds. So whenever I see like crows and stuff, synchronistic message right there, spirit trying to connect with us. So yeah, people see you as someone who's very highly in tuned, someone who has a lot of wisdom, wealth, knowledge. You're like, you just seem like you're a cut above the rest. But yeah, they respect you because at the same time they see struggles that you go through, they see the obstacles that you have to overcome, they see the people that, you know, try to humble you, try to make you feel like you ain't the shit, try to belittle you. And it doesn't seem to slow down your swag. It doesn't seem to slow down your success. It doesn't seem to slow down your drive. That's why people respect you, because it doesn't matter who comes in your way and says they want to make noise, they want to have competition, they want to fight it out. You're just like, okay, there's another lesson. And I feel like they really respect the way that you see these obstacles, because you review them as lessons that are here to help you grow, thrive, and evolve. And people respect that because you don't get caught up in the drama and the mess, you don't miss out on your new opportunities, okay? You're someone who's very free-spirited, okay? You may be innocent in the sense that that's why you don't deal with low vibrational ish, because you have a pure, genuine soul. You want to bring in good karma for yourself. And I guess in some ways you don't entertain the drama because you fully believe karmic justice scales will balance themselves out, and the people who are trying to work so hard to self-sabotage you will get their karma at the end of the day. And I feel like people do respect you. With that being said, that they like, whether or not they know it, they feel this high priestess, higher being, spiritually ranked individual aura on you, and they know you're not to be played with. But unfortunately, you will meet people who want to kind of challenge your intellect, who want to challenge your authority, and who want you to see them as competition because that's how they view you. But people respect you because you think you're above the competition, and you are above the competition because you don't have time to make other people feel like they are less than you. Like, you just don't have time for that. But overall, yeah, you're a great communicator. You are very swift in, you could be swift in the sense that people want to come in, cause blockages, self-sabotages, plot on you, and by the time they have laid their trap, you're already gone, okay? There's dust in the air. They can't see you. Like, their plans are foiled, okay? No one can predict your next movements. Yeah, you have an energy of being very unpredictable. So maybe if folks watch you on social media, they look forward to whatever content you produce, whatever you post, because they're just thinking, what are you doing next, okay? What is this rebellious, creative, insightful, unique individual up to? Like, people like keeping tabs on you, and unfortunately it's gonna come with that negative aspect of, you know, folks wanting to view you in a negative light, because you're getting all this recognition, you're getting all this support from people, you're getting all this respect and admiration from people. So it's just a natural cause of effect, unfortunately. But know that you're an intellectual, and people respect, even if they don't quite understand, that you are spiritual, that you have these intuitive gifts that help you see beyond the 3D realm. Like, intuitively, they have a deeper understanding and a knowing that there's something magical about you. People really feel like you're magical. They feel like you're spiritually protected. You're a great communicator, and yeah, you're a rebel. They don't know what to expect from you. You could also be very attractive. I really hope this isn't one of those piles where it's like people respect you just because you're attractive. I want to say people also respect you because of your spiritual gifts and spirituality as well. So we have fallen angel, and it says stubbornness, pride, black sheep. So you may get people that want you to really fall in line with their rules, their regulations, their belief. You don't do that, okay? Your stubbornness in this essence is not looked at as a bad thing, because it just shows that you're not going to cave on your beliefs. You're not going to abandon what you stand for just because someone is giving you a higher price. Like, you're not going to sell your soul for the highest bidder. You only align with things that truly your morals and your soul. And if it's like you are the only one standing up for what you truly know is right, you're happy standing alone, okay? You are very independent, and you don't need an entourage or a group of people to back you or support whatever you're doing, because as far as you're concerned, you sat down with your internal guides, you've sat down with your spiritual team, your intuition, your higher self, and you've really sat down and evaluated the situation and said, this is exactly what I need to do. And this is that unpredictability about you. Like, I don't know, I feel like some people don't know what causes you will stand up for and what causes you won't stand up for, because it's like, you're just different, okay? You're just different. People don't know whether or not you're going to go with the masses, or whether or not you're going to be a rebellious black sheep and stand out and fight for the other side. But regardless, you're always on the right side of history, so that much I can tell you. But yeah, that fallen angel energy is like, you have a light side where you can be an earth angel, very harmonious, balanced, peaceful, chill, relaxed, but your shadow side, baby. Okay, if these people really want to play, your shadow side can play them games too. That's what it's given. So it's like, folks don't want to get on your bad side because, again, they see the karma that gets dealt when people try to come for you unnecessarily, okay? And another reason why people could be intimidated and also respect you, because it's like, oh baby, you reveal truths, okay? And you can reveal truths about people that they didn't even like know about themselves, okay? That's why folks don't really want to get on your wrong side, because they're a bit afraid of what you will say. Like, what if you read them and it's the truth, you know? Like, there is some unhealed trauma that you have just highlighted that they need to work on, and this is why they're coming at you sideways. So they need to go work on that so they can stop coming at you sideways. That's the energy it's given. So people respect you because it's like they better know themselves if they want to come and challenge your authority, because you will really shatter someone's glass ceiling and give them the truth of the whole situation and the reality, okay? And it also reaffirms that you are an authentic, honest person, that you don't have time for BS, you don't have time for games, you're always going to speak the truth and you're always going to live in your truth. And no one can ever shame you. Okay, we literally saw that, so I'm just going to do a random pick. We've been saying it, baby. You are enlightened. Okay, we said it because of your spirituality, because of your spiritual knowledge, because of the life experiences you've had over life, and they've made you into the amazing being that you are today. This is why people respect and trust you, because it's like, I don't know if you have not been through. Look at this. My fear is my fear. You're someone who faces your dark night of the souls. You face disappointment, you face heartbreak, you face anxiety, okay? You refuse to self-sabotage yourself. You can carry the heaviness of your emotions, or even the heaviness of the shit that people project onto you, and you're able to transmute that energy. That's why people with this, my fears, people have literally seen what you have overcome, or they've heard about it through the grapevine or from you yourself. And when they see this diamond, this earth angel, they're like, damn, how did you transmute all that pain into greatness? Okay, that's why people respect you. And I'm gonna tell you now, with the contrast, the light and the dark coming through, people know not to mess with your energy. Just because you look like a ball of sunshine, high vibrational, fairy, whatever you want to call it, it does not mean that you won't, you know, give someone a dressing down. You won't read somebody, okay, and put them in their place. You very much have that energy. Like, folks know they cannot walk all over you, they cannot manipulate or take advantage of you. Those games do not run here, okay? But let me get some more messages. The Song of the Banshee. Warning, pay attention, danger, red flag. The Mermaid and the Puppet. Two-faced, manipulation in love, inaccessible heart, fascination. So, yeah, lovers are very intimidated by you as well, because they know you're not gonna fall for no breadcrumbing, you're not gonna fall for no fairy tale promises. Either people show you who they are through their commitment and actions, otherwise they should period just leave you alone. And that's what stresses certain people out, because they don't like feeling like they're not in your league, okay, that you're too good for them. But that's their problem. With the Song of the Banshee and the Mermaid and the Puppet, like, yeah, it's really given that energy that people want to come in and be like, oh, what you're doing here, like, it's not going to work out for you. There's a red flag. Pay attention. Like, people want to come into your arena, into your world, like they're giving you good advice, okay? Like they're looking out for you. No. They're just trying to project their fears onto you to stop you from chasing your goals and your dreams, because for some reason they feel like you are elevating faster than them, and they want to slow you down by causing doubts, by making you feel uneasy, okay? And you don't go for it. you really don't go for it, because as far as you're concerned, you know you have the intellect insight, the intuitive insights, and the spiritual wisdom, discernment, and knowledge to see what situation is not for you. You're not someone that's gonna avoid red flags. And even if you have peeped red flags, maybe you've come to the association or understanding that this is a red flag that you can deal with, that you know how to operate and manage, and it doesn't scare you, okay? Whereas some people are like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. You're like, nah, I've got a problem to resolve that situation. People want to be passive aggressive, being like, pay attention. No, you are very observant, okay? Folks, the real that recognize real, they know that you are very observant. And at the end of the day, like we said, people respect that you're able to see when someone is trying to manipulate you and project an ideal onto you, because truth be known, they would kind of like you to slow down in your work. And we literally have, I am healing, okay? You have overcome a lot of deep wounds and pains, and you have rebuilt yourself into an amazing being. You may have dealt with a lot of people that have tried to manipulate you in the past because they assume you are an easy prey, an easy target, but you have shown time and time again that that is not the case, okay? And people really respect how you have not allowed negative experiences to turn you into a dark, pessimistic, hateful individual, okay? You're just very high vibrational. People really respect that. And it's simply because you're able to transmute that darkness into light. So tea time, take a break, sip a cuppa, have a snack, and make time for yourself. Yeah, that's how you've been able to heal and transmute and overcome and weed out things that do not work for you, okay? You make room for something new by taking out what no longer aligns for you. So that's why folks respect you, because you have no problem sitting with yourself. We said it, you don't need an entourage. You could be a popular loner, or you just frankly enjoy your own company, because that's when you feel grounded. That's when you feel you're your best self. That's when you feel very whole. That's when you feel you're able to act on certain plans and ideas, or when you're able to just sit with yourself and ask the divine for a sign on a certain endeavor that you want to embark on, and they give you the green light, or they ask you to wait a little bit longer. You enjoy your alone time, because that's where you get the most answers on where to progress in life. And people just, they really respect that you're not heavy on relying on outside opinions or seeking outside validations to help dictate how you operate in your life. So yeah, people like that. And I feel like with the tea time, you're not one to gossip. You're not one to prey on people's downfalls. Like, you kind of feel like you're above that, because you have a outlook of, me sitting down and talking and gossiping, how does that help elevate my life realistically? And when you sit down and the answer is no, it doesn't, like, it doesn't help you, you don't entertain in that low vibrational energy. So that's why people trust you and respect you, because they know that you're not going to be speaking and gossiping about their failures or how things aren't really going or progressing in their life the way that they would like it to. So we've already seen this, so I'm just going to randomly pick another one. I love that it came upside down. It came upside down. But what does it say? It says explosive, a volatile person or situation. So you definitely have people triggered. The fact that that definitely came up in reverse. Oh my God, behave yourself. It says trickster, a person who is not what they appear to be. Oh, baby, you had a lot of people try to manipulate you. Try to gaslight you into thinking you're the crazy one, or try to gaslight you into thinking you're the one in the wrong, but the whole time it's them. And then they're getting annoyed because you're not getting triggered, because you see the situation for what it is. People want to trigger you so bad. It's the 5 of Wands energy all over again. We said it. They want you to feel like they're pressure. They want you to be pressed and bothered. And it's like, nah, you're not fussed, you're not vexed, you're good, okay? Because as far as you're concerned, they're a sheep. No, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, you respectfully don't have any, like, I saw a video of ℙ𝕚𝕕 where she was talking about how she doesn't bother fighting with people or arguing with people because she simply doesn't care and she does not have the energy for it. And it annoys people even more because they want her to be upset and she's just kind of like, no, I'm good, babe, I got other shit to do. That's your energy, and that's how people feel. And this is why people respect you, because they see how you handle these volatile situations with people that are adamant to trigger and humble you and make you feel less than. The fact that you have so much self-control, the fact that you have so much self-assurance to just laugh it off, look the other way, don't even give it any engagement or pay attention. People are like, whew, I need that. I need that, because maybe they look at it and they're like, I would probably go off and tell that person where to stick it. But you're like, you don't have time for this, because you pay attention to what is really going to give to you. Like, you don't have time for things that, you know, they're not going to benefit your life in the best of ways. With this, a message is on the way. It's your communication tactic. You're only going to communicate on things where it's like, you know, you're going to elevate, grow, and be prosperous. If it's about drama, if someone is bringing too much chaos and confusion, you're so good. You'll leave them on red. They'll be beefing with themselves. If they're sending subliminals, you don't care. They're not saying your name, so they're clearly not talking about you, right? Hello, I was watching one of the baddies reunions. I think it's South Central Baddies. And I can't remember who said it, but one of the girls was on the podium and she was like, anybody could get it. Anybody could get these hands, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then the judge was like, does anyone feel like they're being addressed right now? And I think it was Ivory who was like, well, she ain't said my name, so she clearly must not be like, I'm not anybody. My name is not anybody, so she's not talking about me. That's you, okay? That is you. Like, okay, they didn't say my name, so they can't be talking about me, right? But overall, people do like the way that you communicate. Say if someone says something, like, you really pay attention and you remember the memorable things about people. So if you are a good gift giver, maybe you give people like really thoughtful gifts where it's like they tell you one thing about their interests and what they like, and you're able to buy something in accordance to that. So yeah, people really like how you pay attention to what they have to tell you. So let's get some more messages. And yeah, people just enjoy talking to you as a whole, because maybe the conversations you have are just very enlightening, educational, intriguing, informative. I don't know, there's just something about the conversations you have with people and how you help people engage. But I feel like, because with that Fool, there's definitely a lot of new beginnings and opportunities coming towards you. So I feel like it's stirring up a lot of mixed feelings within people, okay? Some people are very happy for you and they would like to know how you attract these opportunities to you, because maybe they want to attract them for themselves too. But then obviously you're going to have negative Nancys who are just going to be negative about you getting to your bag, okay? So this is why people respect you, because you are very protective. You stand up and you fight for what you believe is right. You don't play about your family, your friends, or your wish fulfillments. You have no problem getting active when the time is needed, okay? Like, you really don't like when people try and come and sabotage what you are grinding and working hard on. And you don't like when you hear that other people say like that you're connected to, when they're experiencing a lot of negativity and opposition from the same way you got haters, is the same way that your family and friends got haters too. So you could very much be coaching them how to deal with those haters and just reminding them that, yo, those haters are triggered and pressed by you. This is how I know, because I be dealing with the same shit too. And they just feel so much better talking to you, because it's like you help them regain focus and center and see the bigger picture and gain a better understanding of what they're going through. But overall, you are very handsome. You are very gorgeous. You could have an alternative look about you, where you could have piercings, you could have tattoos. People, okay, maybe it's another power where people respect you because you're gorgeous. Let's just say it as it is. They like how your body looks, okay? You could have an hourglass figure. Your hair is always done. Your nails is always done. Everything is always did, okay? A lot of people fancy you and they find you very attractive. So you could be someone who's very high maintenance, but it's just giving the energy of you know how to maintain yourself. You know how to maintain yourself. Rags to riches, leveling up to a new social status. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Okay, that's why people respect you, because you've really overcome a lot. You've literally got it out the dug. You've literally got it out the dirt, okay? You had to dig your way up to the top, okay? You really had to fight for your spot. So you're not letting anyone take it from you easily. What do you mean? What do you mean? And it's like, people want to come in and humble you because they feel like you are elevating. They feel like you are rising and growing too fast. But it's like, it's not really their place to have that opinion, okay? Think they're above everyone, including spirit. Hashtag prideful. So people want to say you're self-centered, you're very prideful. They kind of also want to say that your light magic is dark, but that's simply because they don't understand it, okay? And we're not really here to worry about that. But the truth is, it's a projection. Because they're the ones who think they're above everybody else. You don't think you're above spirit. You don't think you're above anybody. These ops are coming towards you, trying to humble you because they feel like they're better. So for me, that's a very much projection. People want to label you as prideful. They want to label you as dark divinity. And it's like, nah, that's just their fears, egos, and whatever coming through and trying to project that onto you. But real recognizes real at the end of the day, okay? No one is listening to these lies and rumors. And I feel like that's why people get annoyed that you're not getting triggered by what people are spreading about you. But that's why folks respect you, because it doesn't matter what gossip and rumors is going on in the outside world. You don't pay attention to it. You don't address it. It's giving me a Beyonce energy where her fans were given too much input into what she should do, how she should live, how she should interact and operate, and she stopped talking to them. And it has been the best career decision for her since, okay? If anything pops up about her, she doesn't address it. She doesn't give a fuck. As long as she's making her paper, she's good, okay? That's your energy, and that's why people respect you. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna read that, but yeah, people, that's why you're respected, because folks realize that your ops, the people who are going against you, the people who are so badly trying to humble you, at the end of the day, they want to be you, okay? They're low-key inspired by you. They want your fame. They want your recognition. They want the respect you receive. They want the confidence, the creativity, the intuitive enlightenment that you have been gifted with. But unfortunately, you are you and they are them. Like, they need to go find their gift, their niche, whatever it is, instead of trying to steal your opportunities from you. But people respect you because it doesn't face you. Having competition does not faze you, okay? It excites you. It encourages you to go bigger, badder, and harder, okay? So we have huge blessings are on the horizon. Stay focused on your goal, always in your bag. What did we say? You got that Beyonce energy. You are not fussed about no drama. You're not fussed about what the tabloids are saying. You're not fussed about world star news, baby. You're fussed on your blessings. That's how people see you. That's why they respect you, because whenever they hear about you, it's about job opportunities. It's about opening up new businesses. It's about starting new projects. It's about launching new careers. It's about building new enterprises, okay? It's about getting more centered, getting more fit, getting more grounded, loving yourself, building up the racks. That's what it's about. No one else can say anything else about you, okay? Other than you are building your legacy. You are self-developing yourself, okay? You are growing, evolving, shining, and thriving. That's all people can say about you. How focused you are on your goals and your rise to the top, and you don't stay comparing yourself to other people, even though they stay comparing themselves to you. So Pal Free, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.